This guy's just charged us with car parking here. He's got a police type tabard on and a helmet, but I don't think he's a real policeman. Just look at his shoes. Never a policeman. Until he's been done enough to pay him. Still, there we are. Kau ben tamroat mai? Tamroat? No.
Yap. Yap.
What's a yap?
Yap.
Michael J. Yap.
เก็บค่าเช่า
Don't
ค่า
understand.
บริการจอดรถ
Oh. Bodyguard company. Yeah, just confirmed. Guy's a bit of a spiv. Oh, back in the car. Get my wallet. It's amazing that people have got to do things like that. Still, it's Thailand. It's different. That's for bloody sure. So my wife and I have had my first quarrel today. She told me I'd parked 1 foot too near the plants. I didn't knock them over anyway. They've been laid on the floor. Right, so let's see what they got here today. Right. Mangoes, lime, which we already have. Oh.
Ice cream มาแล้วดิจ้า
Mangoes. Stinky beans. Lata cow. Lata cow. What's that? Lata cow?
สตอ
Oh, sat. S. Sato. Sato. Beans. I'm always confusing my lolings with my sauce salads. Don't know what that is. It looks a bit like an avocado. Papaya, I think. I don't know what these big things are, I don't know. That is Mac Mau. That is Fang something, but I don't know what. So Fang is to listen in Thai. But lime. They look like rambutan. Some yai something. the other side. More of the same. He's got a 300 watt light there. It's marked 300 watts, but that solar panel will never power 300 watts. No chance. And another one, 1500 watts. Solar cell. Lots of little chargers. LED headlight. Laser เท่าไหร่ครับ
ตัวไหนเลเซอร์
There's a laser
อันนี้80 บาทครับ
How much 80
ครับ
and flashlight there
อันนี้100 บาท
nung loi
100
nung loiแพงมากไป farang yeah okay I'll come back Panraya Baisakong Panraya Kong Pom Baisakong understand and yeah Kong Bai so come back and buy that okay Kung Kap There we are, I'm pretending to speak Thai. I got through in the end. The trouble when I buy something on my own, they overcharge me. Having said that, my wife's just given money to a bloke who said he was a policeman and he had wonky shoes. But there we are. I'm going to wander over here. There was a lady selling drinks here. And she's still here, I think. I'll go over here, see what's over here. Lots and lots of durian for sale. I don't like it, it's expensive, it's mushy, it's okay, but it's nothing as delicious as the small bananas. The durian is much overrated. Pineapple over here is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And rambutan are now just about in season and they're like lychees and they're nice as well. Quite a few restaurants in this part of the world. How they all make a living, I don't know. But nice smell. Thing is, you can't have a bacon sandwich over here. And I had breakfast. See if this woman's got anything to drink. They have this market on the 6th and 22nd of the month. And she's shut. So if I want something to drink, I'm obliged to go back to the durian place. Funny she's shut. Just over the road, if you can see the sign for Advice. That's a nationwide computer firm in Thailand. The young boy made my computer for me, and very, very talented. I told him that he was to make everything work, in the sense that I didn't want some expensive parts and some cheap parts. I wanted a well-balanced computer. He drew up the plans for the computer initially, but by the time I picked it up, he'd altered the power supply to make it bigger. Additional expense, but he wasn't ripping me off. When I looked at it and tried to understand myself, I could see that he had done me a favour. Otherwise I would have been struggling for power for my processor and graphics card. He did the right thing. He did a lovely job in it. It's weather's gorgeous today. It's dropped from 44 degrees down to something I would guess about 38 degrees, which is still hot, but lovely, absolutely great. And there's a bit of a breeze. On the forecast we had promised rain today and tomorrow, but we were promised thunderstorms last night and they didn't materialize. You can see it's getting busier now. The time is 25 to 10. I've come in time, even though I've been, oh, my wife was ripped off for 20 baht. 50p, just about. These places seem to be open, but nobody's buying anything or eating anything. I know that about 30 yards from where I'm looking now, there's an auto shop. They sell things for cars. I don't need anything. They sold me the only battery charger which was available in this town. It cost me 60 quid, but it was the only one. I've since bought a much cheaper and a good one for about 20 on Lazada, the same model that I bought in the UK, which not only charges but restores batteries. There's a lorry load of cows going by now. I doubt they're going to be sold in the market. And a lady laughing at me with my camera, and I waved to her and she waved back. Nice. I think in South Wales she probably lowered the window and told me where to go. There's a man with a gun on his bike. Without being racist, I would remind the viewer that this is primarily Buddhist country, and their general attitude to life, apart from their driving, is where respect is afforded to everybody else. They don't tell people what to do. And I think if you try to tell them to do it, you'll be wasting your time. You'll notice a high proportion of pickup trucks because it's really the only sensible car to have out here. If you want a status symbol, well, you'll buy a Toyota Camry or a Toyota Fortuner and you'll spend £10,000 more just to show off, essentially. My car's lovely. Big C's been exceptionally busy because the kids are going back to school shortly. From the last time I visited on the 22nd of December, it's much busier this time of the day now, and I think that's probably because the kids are going back to school and it's coming to the end of their holiday and people are making the most of it. Well, it's the 6th today, not the 22nd. But I was here last on the 22nd of December. I'm waiting to see if I can get 4 or 5 on a bike, which is quite the norm out here. I did see a boy about 9 years old riding something which was not a scooter. I don't know much about bikes, I don't know anything about bikes. But it was a very powerful thing, and he must have been, well, say he was 11 and the boy in the back was about 9. Race riders going by. Fertilizer. Or at least cow excrement, I believe, to be polite. Saudi cap.